Wel, symai bob, hello everyone. Ni'n gweld bod lot yn chi o Gymru watchad hwn erbyn rwan. Y nod gynnau yn un o'n Gymraeg yn diwedd. Os yna i gynnau bobl o watchad a wedyn rhaid subtitles i Saesneg yn nhw. Ond I'm gario ymlaen y fideos mewn Saesneg am bach, so I'll carry on making the videos in English. Dyna ni'r combidisc ar y cefn yma. Oedd yn cael yma ddyn o wacar. Oh, this field's 18 acres. Sorry, I'm back to Welsh automatically then. So disking and subsoiling. So the subsoiler is down 20 inches there. No, 12. Yeah, well 20 inches. Shouldn't go much deeper than 20 inches. And, got 2 rows of discs on here. Packer roller. Pretty heavy machine, 3.5 ton it weighs. He's a pretty heavy pull, the boosts on. I got the subsoiler as low as they'll go and the discs are as deep as they'll go as well. The ground is nice and soft. It's pulling in 11th gear now. I don't know what speed we're doing, I don't have a speed though. I think it needs calibrating. She seems to detect wheel movement, so I take it's like HeVa speed though, just not calibrated. It just shows 0. Not even, well, 0.0 and 0.0 are 0.0 done. Quite like having the front end only just heavy enough I can spin round on the brakes. If she'd be heavier she wouldn't turn around so easy. And the machine's down in the ground, it's more than adequate. Valves seem to be behaving at the moment. I'll shut the window again. The valves seem to be behaving at the moment. The boost doesn't seem to come on if I don't have the PTO on. Turn the PTO off and the boost goes off. Look. Put it on. It's not coming on now. Show me. I think she might need resetting all the RPM. There you go. I think she needs recalibrating the PTO and setting the dash. I think is why these boosts don't come on sometimes. There's nothing actually wrong with the tractor. You don't have a bad connection or anything, it's just not coming on. There you go, she's pulling pretty hard there. I don't know what you got in that first clip. Camera cut out yet again. It's a bit of a character, this one. loud and quiet at the same time. Oh. Not sure if that was a hard patch. Must have been. No sticking spools. It's quite compact there. Try not to turn my head too much, it's a bit annoying. No, not quite. If the boost came on, she'd go, come on boost. No. Doing nothing but giving myself high GTs doing that. Burn my cylinder head out. I reckon these long wheelbase TMs drop valves because the heads run hot on them when the electronic fans come connected. They want them to run hot as a, I don't know, cheap, environmentally friendly thing at when they made them. I think the valves don't like the extra heat. They get a bit of heat stress and they crack, I think, is why they drop the valves. What's the point of having an intercooler and a really hot head? Sounds like nonsense to me. You got an intercooler to burn clean, to make the air cool. You're feeding it into a hot head. The cool air is going to crack the valves as well. It's going to be hot and cold all the time, endlessly. Endless cycles of heat and cooling. No wonder they crack and break. There's something about the fan. I think one of the best things you can do to these tractors. The fan, disconnect that bloody thing, the plug, and seal the plug off so you don't get water in it. And the same with the boost pressure sensor. Massive difference in compaction from this field to the fields I was doing over the weekend for the same farmer. I don't think I was able to get 11th gear, well, some patches maybe, but the subsoiler wasn't as deep there. There was hills and dips. I was able to put it down in some of the flat places and going down some hills, but I was only able to go down about 18 inches going up some of the hills. The compaction was very bad in some places there. There's patches here, I can feel it pulling it down sometimes. But I'm able to run the subsoiler all the way down as low as it'll go here. They'd been feeding cattle out. They'd had 100 cattle on about 20 acres over the winter. Fed silage bales and stuff out to them there in the fields. I was down in 8th gear pulling through some patches. Well, no, 3 gears difference. It's a lot less strain on the tractor. I had to start off in 8th gear. She would start off in higher gears. Well, she would if I'd make it do it, but I'm not gonna wreck the tractor for the sake of heading off in a higher gear. Whoop, a bit too much. adjust the reverse ratios on this as well. I'll have to adjust it. I think you go into calibration and then you select one of the... I've done it before. I did change it, and then with the dump trailer it was irritating that it was into lower gear to reverse, so I changed it back. But with the cultivating, I'd like for the reverse gear to be lower a little. I'd prefer for the forward gear to be lower compared to the reverse, I think is what I'm trying to say. The forward gear is too high after reversing. Reverse in 6th, and then I want to start off in 8th with the subsoiler down, but I'm starting off in 12th. I don't want to start off in 12th, it's too high. Just not giving it a deep boost. I put it in automatic. She pushes herself hard in automatic. And she's not putting the boost on for me still. Put it in 12th gear now. Engine's warming up in that gear. Not to just keep it going in manual and go in 11th. Die down. There's a slight hill here now when we change gear. Oh, maybe not. Straighten my lines a little bit there. Trying to carry on in a straight line through the headlands of the plough. So I'm pulling through it and breaking it up a little bit. So there's not a step there. And I'll go across it in the other direction afterwards as well. When I do the headland, I'll carry on. I'll start where the plough's been pulling out of the ground, not just do what I haven't done, so I'll overlap it a little bit just to tidy the ends up a bit, blend them in. That's the plan anyway. I don't like the automatic. I prefer to give her some foot throttle and let it go when I power shift. She's hard and there we go, we're getting boost now. I think she just needs calibrating the transmission, not the transmission, the engine speed sensor and the speed though. I think if I calibrated all of them, she'd be alright. Calibrate the PTO, that thing would work properly then. I think it doesn't know what it's doing, so it comes on sometimes. There's no pattern to it, it doesn't have a set pattern. Slightly heavier pull in this direction. Well, we're about 2/3 of the way through now. It's going alright. The valve's been sticking every now and again. I might swap it with the 40k tractor. The transmission doesn't get quite so hot on the dump trailer, so this valve will be alright on the other tractor. see much past the dust of the back window now. Some hard patches across the middle here. I don't know if someone's been carrying muck here in the winter or something sometime. Gets hard, how are you? We're in 12th gear. Only just managing in 12th gear here. Oh, there you go. Yeah, there's a bloody valve stuck on then. Killed the tractor. Sense.